the most important session, very special session. Do not miss. We are going to do the part B and part C. Part B and part C. Take your notebooks and be ready. A lot of synonyms I'll be giving you. Paracetamol overdose. Part B, reading techniques. Yes, we are 10 members on board. Write your problems. Many people face problems with reading. Writing and speaking, anybody can do. That's the different thing. But reading, it needs a lot of knack and techniques and tricks and strategies. Write your problems. Okay, reading. Part B. What are your problems that you're facing in part B? Open up and discuss your problems. Why do you think you are facing these problems? Everything, whatever you want to speak regarding this. Yeah. Yes, you can discuss your problem. Yes, someone at least. I have little knowledge about OET subtests. Okay, no problem. We are going to discuss all those things. Part B. Very confusing. All options seem related. Yeah, what about the others? No one has any problems related to part B. Medicine cupboard keys. Medicine cupboard keys. Part B. Yes, eliminating the wrong answers. Good. 13 to 18, 24. 18 to 24. Show containing folder. Open file location. Yeah. 6, 7 to 12, 13 to 18. Patient's rights. Keeping. Yeah. So think about all the options. Why you are facing this problem, you think. Why you are facing these problems. Okay, eliminating the wrong answers. Okay. Medicine cupboard keys. Yeah. So 7 to 14. 7. Yes. Yeah. Yes. This is the question. Medicine cupboard keys. Much supervisor should make and delegate. Yes. So reading part B. So medicine cupboard keys. Yes. Now here, get ready all of you. At it. Yeah. So 6 questions. So this is the first question. Boomerang. Zero. Question number 1. Come on. This is the question. You have 90 seconds. You have 90 seconds. Don't write the answer. So, yeah. So 9 students are there. Good. Yep. 90 seconds. 30 seconds more. Ten seconds. Yes. So question number 1. Yes, submit your response. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Kiran C, Sani A, Simyat C, Sukhwinder C, Dalvi C, Mansi A, Vinita Ramkrishnan C. What about the others? What about the others? Shabnam C, Hafsa C. Yeah, that's fine. Now, let me give you the answer for this question. Yeah, pass the screen. If anybody has still to answer, you can just check that one. I'm going to give you the response for this one. A, B, C. So we have 3 options here. It is logical reasoning approach. So logical reasoning approach. And the answer to this question is yeah. So resume screen. So here is the question, copy post link. Okay. And here is the copy message link. Yes. So you can check your answers and update your scores. Every time I will not ask you, even if I don't ask you, you have to update the scores. After every question, 1 by 1, 0 by 1, whatever it is. We are going to do a lot of questions. Come on, activate. We are going to do a number of things. Yeah. Kiran 1, Vinita 1, yes, Sukhwinder 1, Mansi not, Dalvi 1, Sani not. It's okay, Hafsa 1. Yes, no problem if you lose your mark, no problem. Nobody is going to slaughter us. Nobody is going to trouble us. Right. That's it. Now let us see this question here very carefully. Yeah. I'll go very fast. The guidelines extract says that. So that is the conjunction here. That is the conjunction. Before that is not important. The nurse in charge. So the nurse in charge. The guideline extract says that the nurse in charge. So if you eliminate this one also, no problem. This is not important. The guideline says that this is not important. That is also not important. So remaining part after that is very important. Remember that. Remember that. In the questions after that is more important. After that is more important because this is the main sentence. This is the introductory sentence and this is the main sentence. The nurse in charge, half of the sentence. This is called the stem. So the nurse in charge should do what? The nurse in charge, yeah, this is the point. The nurse in charge should do what? Okay, must, should, can. Must, should, can. Must to do something, should do something, can do something. So what is this? supervise the opening of the controlled cupboard. Opening. So opening, supervise the opening. That means every time somebody opens it, she should be there. Every time somebody there, she should supervise. Supervision is her responsibility. So supervise the opening of the controlled drug cupboard. So she should supervise. That means she should follow it every time. Okay. So that means she must be there. Okay. Now next one. So what is important in this first part? Okay, let me open my video. So now, what do you think is important? What is the first part? In A, what is the most important word? Forget about the option. Forget about the text. Don't think about the text. Don't read anything. Don't read anything. What is the most important word in this first part? Must supervise the opening of the control cupboard. Yeah, come on. What is the most important word? Let me hide this for you. Yes, what is the opening? Opening. Do you think opening is important? In the first part, must supervise the opening of the. So nurse in charge must supervise. If it is opening, closing also there. So what is important here? Come on, opening, supervise. Come on, what else? Come on, all of you. All of you. If you don't participate in brainstorming, then what you will do? Must, should, can, must. They are modal verbs. They don't mean much. Cupboard. So supervise. So two words, two people are saying supervise. Okay. Must, should, can will not help much. Okay, here. They are modal words. Think about other words. Must supervise the opening of the controlled drug cupboard. Okay, come on, fast. Yeah. So supervise is the most important word. Supervise is the most important. So the nurse in charge has to supervise. The nurse in charge has to supervise. Okay. Next, the second one. What is the important word in the second option? Option B. Option B. What is the most important word in the option B? Okay. 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 Should make sure all ward cupboard keys are kept together. So this is ward. Ward is important. Ward is important here. Ward is important. The next one. And option C. Option C. In option C, what is important? Come on, option C. Delegate. Okay. So here, the secret behind this, let me tell you, you are not able to think about something which is more important here. Okay, now let me give you an analysis of this one. The first thing is, yeah, the nurse in charge, her responsibility is only, is this, Hafsa Fatma. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now let us see here very carefully. Let us see here very carefully. Okay. Let us see here very carefully one important thing. The nurse in charge, her responsibility is only for the drug cupboard, limited to the controlled drug cupboard. The limit is only to the controlled drug cupboard. Only one cupboard here, drug cupboard. So only drug cupboard. See here, drug cupboard. So the controlled drug cupboard. So she has to supervise only the drug cupboard. But here, it is not only drug cupboard, but all ward cupboards. All ward, not only drug. All ward cupboards include controlled drug cupboard, linen cupboard, that cupboard, medicine cupboard, and every cupboard. So all the keys should be together. So here, now that means here only the drug cupboard key will be with this nurse in charge. Here drug cupboard and other cupboard keys also should be together. And here, this is within the ward. Okay. Try to understand this one. This is within the ward. And this is with the, see here, this is with the in charge only. This is within the cupboard, within the ward, and this is out of the ward. Remember that. So here only the drug cupboard. So only the drug cupboard. Listen to here. You can eliminate the points here very clearly. Cupboard. Okay. Cupboard. Cupboard is not important at all here. Cupboard is not important here. Okay. Cupboard is not important here because everywhere cupboard is there. Okay. So here, supervision of the cupboard, opening and closing, whatever. Opening means closing also there. So this is very, very important, very, very crucial. She has to supervise. Whenever it is to be opened, she has to supervise. Okay. Whenever she has to supervise. I'm going to show you the elimination technique here. Elimination technique and confirmation technique. Elimination technique and confirmation technique. So now what is elimination technique and what is confirmation technique? Elimination technique is important and confirmation technique is also equally important. So this is inductive and deductive as usual. Now let us see supervision. That means she cannot pass on the key to anybody else. That is the point. Nurse in charge only nurse in charge here. Only nurse in charge. Only nurse in charge. Try to understand here. This is only nurse in charge. Okay. Only nurse in charge. All of you mute. All of you mute. Only nurse in charge. So here I'm showing you the elimination technique. Only nurse in charge. There is no escape. Only she should open. Only she should open. Nobody else should open. Try to understand the logic behind it. Next, B. Make sure that all ward cupboards are kept together. That means, try to understand, these all ward cupboards must be kept together. That means all the ward nurses are can access. All ward nurses can access. All the ward nurses can access. First one, only nurse in charge has access. And B, all the ward cupboard keys are kept together. That means what? That means all the ward nurses have access to it. Not just only the nurse in charge, but all the ward nurses have access. Next, third one, sorry. Third one, can delegate responsibility for the cupboard keys to another ward. Other wards also. This is only one ward, but the other wards also, she can pass on this responsibility to other wards also. Left ward, right ward, front ward, back ward, and any ward, she can give this responsibility to any ward. Try to understand here. First option is only the nurse has access. Nobody can have the keys. Second one is all the ward nurses can have access. Okay. And see, all other wards also. Now try to understand here very clearly. Now, if you see, how are we going to eliminate this point? How are we going to eliminate this point? No problem, Hafsa, you don't know. No problem. That's not a big thing. You did not do any big of a mistake. No worries. Okay. Now here, now let us see. Must supervision the opening and the controlled cupboard. If you see that, here, they may be passed to any registered nurse in order for them to carry out their duties and return to the nurse in charge. So, nurse in charge has the keys, but they can be passed to any nurse and they can be returned. Okay. They can be returned. That means A is ruled out. Elimination technique. Only nurse. No. Only nurse. Okay. Only nurse. So here, the keys for the controlled drug cupboard are the responsibility of the charge nurse. That is it, responsibility, but she need not supervise every time. They may be passed on to, they may be passed on to a registered nurse. They may be passed on to a registered nurse so that they can carry on their duties and return to them. Okay. So that means A is ruled out. So she need not supervise every time the opening of the cupboard. She can hand over the keys to the other person. Okay. A is ruled out. You have to learn the technique of elimination technique. Then only you can have the confirmation technique. So next one, should make sure that all ward cupboard keys are kept together. All ward cupboard keys are kept together. If the keys for the controlled drug cupboard goes missing, the locks must be changed and pharmacy. The controlled drug cupboard keys should be kept separately, not together, separately. Try to understand here. The controls, here it is. Here it is. The controlled drug cupboard keys should be kept separately, not together from the main body of the keys. Okay, they should be separate. Here it is telling together. Together. How can it be together? How can it be together? No need together. They should be separate. So this is eliminated. This is eliminated. People should know that it is elimination technique here that is working very nicely. It should be together. No, it should not be together. It should be separate. They should be separate. They should be separate, not together, separate. This is antonym, opposite. We should understand that this is the opposite. Now here, supervise, no need to supervise. They can be passed on to the registered nurse. So that is why they can be passed on to a registered nurse in order to, for them to carry out their duties. No need to go with them and open the cupboard. So to be passed on, you are passing on the keys. You are not taking the responsibility and you are not opening it. So you can give it, so passed on to the registered nurse. Passed on to the registered nurse. So now you understood that this is 100% correct answer, which is C is 100% correct answer. Now let us see confirmation technique. Confirmation technique. We understand that this is the right answer. Definitely this is the right answer. We know that very clearly. We know that this is the right answer. This is the right answer. We know it very clearly that this is the right answer. Okay. should I do here? Okay. So this is the right answer. Which is the right answer? C is the right answer. C is the right answer. Okay. C is the right answer. Why C is the right answer? Let us see here now. Why C is the right answer? Let us see. If necessary, if necessary, okay, in apart from in exceptional circumstances, the key should not leave the ward or department. They should not leave the ward or department. But if necessary, the nurse in charge should arrange for the keys to be held in a neighboring ward or department by the nurse in charge there. If nobody is taking the responsibility, then you can hand over this responsibility to the next nurse in charge, because they have more responsibility. Okay, you cannot hand everything to every nurse perfectly. So if you are absent, you can hand over this responsibility to the next nurse in charge of a neighboring ward or neighboring department. So now here you see confirmation technique. Confirmation technique. How are you going to? Can. So if necessary, the nurse in charge should. Should means can. Should means can. Yeah. If she should means that means she can. Arrange. Arrange. Arrange means delegate. Okay. For the keys. The keys. The keys. Which keys? The keys. The keys. The cupboard keys. Two. 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 A neighboring ward. Another ward. So the nurse in charge should arrange or the keys to be held. 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 Okay. By the nurse in charge. Charge means responsibility. Nurse in charge. So responsible nurse. So responsibility. Okay. So now you can understand very clearly what is the right answer here. Yeah. Now let us see. Can means should. Delegate. Arrange. Responsibility. Nurse in charge held responsibility is responsibility. So cupboard keys, the keys to another ward. So I hope you understand what it is. Everything will be there. All the three options will be there. That's why you think that everything is there. But one word rules out the option. One word rules out the option. One word rules out the option. I hope you understood very clearly. If you really appreciated this, if you really appreciate this point, if you really appreciate this point, give a thumbs up or give some feedback to this, whether you liked it or whether everything is clear, you understood whatever it is. I don't need, so that I can understand that you are clear with this point. Okay, you are clear with this point. This is called elimination technique. That is 100%. Confirmation technique is the second 100%. Totally, it is double 100%. Yeah. So, elimination technique and confirmation technique. Write down these words. Whatever I'm telling you, write down these words. You have to eliminate. One word will rule out the options. One word, the explanation. That is the explanation to the question. So one word will rule out the answer. It's very, very important. Yes. One word will rule out the answer. So this is called rule out. If you want to rule out, one word is enough. One wrong word is enough. That means mismatch. All are correct, but only one word is missing. All are correct, but one word is missing or one word is wrong. That is called ruling out. You can eliminate that one. One word is not matching, everything is gone. For example, if you want to rule in means, okay, rule in means all should match. All the words should or must match is equal to 100% matching. It's not 99% matching, it is 100% matching. That's it. If you want to say that an answer is correct, 100% it should match. If you want to say that the answer is right, 100% it should match. If you want to say that an answer is wrong, 10% is wrong also is wrong. That's it. So you should know that one very clearly. All the words will be there. Okay. Those who don't understand these things, they will definitely leave. Don't worry about those people. We are not bothered about everyone. We cannot make everyone to understand the importance of quality. So forget about them. Okay. Yeah. Right. So that is rule in and rule out. So yes. Now, shall we go for the next question? Shall we go for the next question? Yeah, 1 minute. Let me get some tea. Oh, I forgot I heated water and get everything. Yes. Come on. Shall we go for the next question? Okay, I'll give you the question and then I'll go for preparation of tea. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Don't miss this session. This is a very special session. Once again, I'm telling you. Okay. Right. So now before we start the next question, I want to ask you, what are the things that you learned now? Make a note. Write in the chat box. Yes. What did you learn? Write in the chat box. What? Because these questions we will use in the next one also. What did you learn so far? Come on. Synonyms are important. Ruling out is important. Ruling is important. Elimination technique is important. Confirmation technique. So many things I have taught. What did you learn? Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. All these points I'll put in the Telegram channel. Don't so you will not forget. Everyone is helping you. If you miss something, somebody else will write. If somebody misses something, you will write like that. Together we are learning many things. So here is the second question. Yes. Boomerang 02. You apply all the things which you have written now. 15 seconds more. Yes. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Submit. Question number 3. Yeah, that is war one-sided. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Yes, everyone is participating. Very good. Awesome. That's enough. Okay. Now, if you see, when seeking a consent, when seeking consent for a post-mortem examination, consent, regarding consent, that is the point. Consent, regarding consent. Okay, regarding consent. It is necessary. What is necessary? What is necessary? To give a valid reason for conducting it. Reason, purpose. Reason, purpose. Okay, reason, purpose. Consent is already here. We know post-mortem consent. Already here. Okay. So topic is related to that only. Right. Allow all relatives the opportunity to decline. Allow all relatives the opportunity to decline it. Allow all relatives. Okay, first one, reason is important. Second one is all relatives is important. All are important. All relatives. Okay, all relatives are important. Okay. First one is reason is important. Important means necessary. Reason is necessary. Everyone is necessary. Okay, all relatives the opportunity. All is important here. Only raise the subject after death. So here after death. Okay, after death. Death is important here. Only after death. Try to understand here. So here, now what is it telling very clearly? Consent, regarding consent. Okay, regarding consent, you see, give a valid reason for conducting it. Allow all relatives the opportunity to decline it. Only raise the subject after death has occurred. So, consent, when should you take the consent? Okay, what is it? Now, if you see very clearly, consent is already here, postmortem is already here. What is necessary? What is necessary is important here. Okay, what is necessary is important here. So, now, a senior member of the clinical team, preferably consultant in charge of the care, should raise the possibility of a post-mortem examination with the most appropriate person. Only one person has to give consent. I think you should understand these three words. That is enough. Nothing else. Actually, I read so that you'll follow it. Okay. So how many people should give consent? Yes, respond. How many people should give consent? How many people should give consent? Huh? One person or all persons? The most appropriate person. Who is the most appropriate for a husband, wife, for a wife, husband, for a son, father, or mother? The immediate kin, the immediate responsible person who is immediate. For example, father died, then son. Mother is not there. Mother is there, then mother. Mother is not there. For example, Mr. X, his father died. Okay. Father passed away. So who should give consent? The most appropriate person is definitely his wife. If wife is not there, the elder son. So that is it. If elder son is abroad, then second son. If the sons are all away or not responsible, they are not. So the next daughter who is taking care of. So who is responsible? The most appropriate person. That is only one. The most appropriate person, not persons. The most appropriate person. One person. So all is ruled out. It is not many. It is only one. All is ruled out. All the person need not be there. That's it. Okay. And then the person, again, it is repeated. Answer is repeated here. You can check it out here. The person, the only one person who is giving consent. Second time it is coming. Answer. First time is here. First time is here. Answer. Okay. First answer is here. This area. Yeah. This is the first area. Then the second answer is coming here. The person consenting will need an explanation of the reasons for the post-mortem examination. Okay. And what hopes to achieve. That's it. That's it. So who, the person, only one person. I'm changing the color to red now. The second area. So the person, and he is giving consent, and he will need means necessary, need an explanation of what? Of the reasons for conducting it. Why? What it hopes? Why they are conducting? Why? What is the expectation? What it wants to achieve? Why? Achieve something. Why? To achieve something. To achieve something. So to achieve is equal to for conducting, to infinitive and for plus gerund. To achieve means for achieving. For conducting it, for achieving something. So for conducting, for and to go together. Okay. Achieve. You're achieving, so you're conducting it for achieving something, to achieve something. Okay. Give a valid means suitable. Valid means it should have an explanation. Valid. There should be an explanation. There should be a valid suggestion, valid point there. And they have to give. That means he will need, so you have to give. He will need, so you have to give. Need and give, they go together here. Okay. So you have to give because he needs it. Okay. You have to give because he needs it. Reasons for conducting it, the post-mortem. You're conducting it to achieve something. You're conducting it to achieve something. Why are you? The reason is why. Why are you conducting it? Because I want to achieve something. So that's it. Okay. That is the answer. This is confirmation technique which we have used. This is the elimination technique is B. Okay. A is the right answer. A is the right answer. Okay. Now eliminate C. Eliminate C. Eliminate C. How you are going to eliminate C? Only raise the subject after death. After death. After death. The death is here. Okay. Death is here. The word relating to death is here. After death. Died. After death is died. After death is died. Try to understand here. After death is died. So there is no need to wait until the patient had died. No need to wait. Only raise the subject after death has occurred, even before death. No need to wait until death. So after death has occurred, no, before. Before also, no need after death. After is not need. Before also is okay. Until, no need. Until death or after death. Before also it is okay. Before death also it is okay. Remember that. So this is eliminated. After death, no need to wait until the patient had died. No need to wait till the death. Even before also it's okay. No need to wait. It means before also okay. Before also, after death only? No, not only. Only after death. No, there no need only after death. No need only after death. So you can understand this. This is eliminated now. You understand what is there? Everything is there. Everything is there. You, that is why you are getting confused. You are thinking that all answers are correct, but you don't know one is ruling out. After is ruling out in this. The word after, I'm using a circle now, and I'm using red color. Red. So after is ruling out this option because of after. Okay, this is ruled out. After is ruled out. Here all are not needed. One is enough. So this is B is ruled out. All other words are correct. Only one word is wrong. Try to understand that one word. If you don't understand that one word, you will think that everything is right. Rule out and rule in. If you want to rule out, one is enough. If you rule in, all are needed for conducting it. Here everything is there. Every word is there. You can see. In text A, option A, everything is there. Okay. Conducting it. Reason for conducting it. Explanation or the reasons for the postmortem. It means postmortem. Conducting means achieving, to doing it, performing it. Every word give a valid, not only a, one, many. An explanation of the reasons, one, not one, many reasons. Any number of reasons are there. All the reasons are needed here. The postmark. Every word is there in A, but in B, all is not there. One word is enough to eliminate. Here, after death, no need. Before also, no need. No need. This is the ruling out. Okay. No need after death. No need until the patient. No need to wait until the patient has died. Okay. No need to wait until the patient. As there is no need to wait until the patient has died. After death, no need. Before death also, you can get the consent. Okay. Because many relatives are more prepared for the consenting procedure if they have had time to think about it beforehand, well in advance. Okay, try to understand that there. This is very, very important. Okay, see, from 10 students, only 8 students are there. Nobody wants to learn what to do. Huh? Okay, no problem. Even if 5 students are there, that's okay for us. Huh? They just want to give multiple choice, A, B, C, D, finish lottery system. So let them go. So, update scores, please. Update scores, please. Second option. Create poll. A, B, C, ND. Okay. No D, no? Sorry. D is not there. What happened to me? So this is logical reasoning. Why you have to logically reasoning? Now this is what it is. Why Simon sir is telling logical reasoning approach? What is this logical reasoning approach? Logic, you have to apply that to logic, and logic. Question number 2. Yeah. The explanation. That is the explanation. Okay. So what new things did you learn now from this question? All and some. Okay. After, before. These are all concepts. After, before. One or many. One or many. One or all. Some or all. One or many. After or before. Yeah. What are the things you have learned? Come on, give a point. And if you appreciate the explanation, you can write one sentence. What you learned here in this. How well you learned. How much benefit was there. 0 to 100%. What is the benefit of this explanation? And what new things did you learn here? Write down what new things you have learned. Yeah, let's move on to the, before moving on to the third question, give your points. What new things you have learned. Yeah, that's very good. One by one points are coming. Learned the one and all concept. That's good. Just one word changes the game. Very good. Come on, write down what new things you have learned. Yeah. The third question is here. 90 seconds. Sixty seconds more. Yes, 20 seconds. Yes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Submit. Mansi C. Kiran A. Dalvi B. Simyat A. Avil A. Yeah. Yes. So now let us check this answer. Yeah. Logical reasoning approach. Yes. Yeah, this is the answer here. Copy post link. Yes. Copy message link. And then update scores. Update your scores. So this is the third question. Third question or second question? Avil, why two? This is the third question. You missed first question or what? Okay. Yeah. Right. Now we are going to discuss this answer. The purpose of these notes about an incinerator is to, okay, the purpose means why is this notes, why, that is the purpose. Why means the purpose. The purpose is to do what is it, to help maximize its efficiency. Is it talking about efficiency, or is it talking about give guidance on certain safety procedures? Safety procedures. Okay, is it talking about safety? Is it talking about safety? Procedures, everything is procedure, but safety procedures. Recommend a procedure for waste separation. Is it talking about separation? Okay. Now, if you see, you are supposed to rule out these things now. You are supposed to rule out these things. You are supposed to rule out these things now. Right. Is it talking about efficiency or safety or separation? Right. Let us see now. Efficiency. Efficiency means usefulness, means result. Is efficient means positive, means result oriented. It is efficient means 100% result. 100% result. Result means achievement. It is achievement. Maximize means best. This can help. Can means it's helping to achieve the best. Its efficiency. Its efficiency. Which is efficiency? Its efficiency. Its efficiency means incinerator's efficiency. Okay. Ingredients, I see efficiency. So here, this can best be achieved by having the various types of waste material loaded into separate bags at source. Okay. I.e. wards and laboratories and clearly labeled. Okay. This can be achieved. Achievement is important, means efficiency. This is possible by separating them. So separating is not asking just to separate. You have to separate in order to achieve the result. That is he's telling. Okay. Right? So if you separate, it will be easy for them to load and use in the incinerator. Okay. Now, efficiency. Efficiency means result. Efficiency means achievement. If it is efficient, that means achievement is there, goal is there, objectives, results will be there. Maximize means best. Okay. It means incinerators. Help means can. Cannot means not help. Oppose. Help means positive, can. Okay. Against means can't. Okay. It can't best be achieved means negative. Will not help. Okay. This is confirmation technique. All the words are there. Help maximize efficiency. Can best be achieved. What can best be achieved? Maintain high incineration temperature. That's it. Okay. That is achievement. So, now elimination technique. Give guidance on certain safety materials, procedures. Is he giving guidance on such? No. His end result is what? Purpose, reason is what? His reason is efficiency of the incinerator. It is talking about incinerator. Incinerator is important. Separation, okay, of the materials is not that important. So separate bags. Recommend a procedure for waste separations. Is this the purpose? Is he recommend? Is this the purpose of his these notes? He is telling this is not the purpose. This is not the purpose. Separate waste is not the purpose. Separate waste is not the purpose. Okay. Separate waste is the means, not the goal. Okay. Work hard. Working hard is the purpose. No, getting good result is the purpose. I'm telling you, work hard. Work hard. The results will be best achieved by working hard. That means, am I talking about working hard? No, I'm not talking about working hard. I'm talking about getting best results. Okay. If you work hard, You will pass in the examinations. What is my purpose? My purpose is to tell you the importance of passing, not working hard. This is not my purpose. You work hard or you don't work hard, that is not my purpose. Work hard, that's all. You don't work hard also, it's okay. But passing the exam is more important. I hope you understand what I'm telling. If you separate the waste and keep them in separate bags, the people who are working in the incinerator, they can take it easily and just lodge them into the incinerator. Okay. So what is important? This is means, not the goal. Goal is purpose. Now write down the synonyms. What are the synonyms here? Purpose. You have to understand this word is very important. Purpose. Now write the synonyms. Write the synonyms of the word purpose. Purpose. Reason. Target. Aim. Aim. Objective. Goal. Result. Result. This is end product. Product is the purpose. Okay. Product is the purpose. Purpose, reason, target, aim, goal, objective, result, product. Okay. Then another word is why or cause. All these are synonyms. What is the purpose? What is the reason? What is the target? What is the aim? What is the objective? What is the goal? What is the result? What is the product? What is why? Why do you want to do this? What is the cause for this? All these are synonyms. Okay. Now, waste separation is not the purpose, it is means for the goal. It is means, intermediary. Okay. It is a road to reach the destination. Purpose is the destination. Okay, the way, the road, okay, means. So the opposite of this, cause and effect. Cause and effect. Okay. Means, way, road, manner, these are different. So waste separate, you have to separate waste. This is, if you do this one, it is easy. Why it is easy? The people at the incinerator can easily take it and whatever they want, they can put. If they mix up everything, how they will not have time to separate. Okay. So try to understand that. Safety procedures. Is he talking about safety procedures? Okay, can best be achieved by having them separated. If you don't separate also, okay, they will separate. So it is okay. That waste separation is not important here. Waste separation is, if you don't separate also, they will separate themselves and they will take it. But if you separate, you will maximize the benefit. Otherwise, it's good. If you don't separate also, it is good, but it is best when you separate. If you don't separate, it is good, maybe better. But if you separate and give, it is the best. So maximizing efficiency. Okay. So you're separating them so that they can easily pick up. Easily. That means it's the best possible option you are giving them. If you don't separate, they will separate. What's the problem? Still, it is okay, no, good, no, better, no. Maybe not the best, but they can separate, no. So waste separation is not that important. Achievement is important. What achievement? What achievement? Huh? Incinerator efficiency is the achievement. Okay. Now next one, separation. Safety measures. Safety, very safety. Okay. So potentially hazardous. It is recommended that the operator sorts and mixes waste prior to incineration, as this is potentially hazardous. It is not recommended that the operator sorts and mixes waste prior to incineration. So here wastes sorts and mixes waste prior to its waste material, along with plastic and other things. He need not separate. If he has to separate, then it will be dangerous for him, potentially dangerous for him. But is he talking about the danger? Yeah, if you don't separate, he has to separate. It is potentially hazardous, but still he has to do it. No? It is not recommended, but he has to do. Either you do or he has to do. Okay. Potentially, this is potentially hazardous. What is potentially hazardous? Okay. Potentially hazardous is, yeah, the operator separates them. It is potentially hazardous because lot of things will be there. Lot of waste will be there. How can you do all these things? When you yourself cannot do small things, how can the operator sort out all these dumps coming from all the departments? So it is hazardous for him. There may be needles, syringes, that, this, and everything. Potentially hazardous, dangerous for him. But is he talking about safety procedures? No. He's not talking about safety here. Otherwise, also he has to do, no? It's not recommended. That's why you can do. Why he should do, you can do, no? If all the staffs and all the departments, if they can separate, it is easy for the operator. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for him. But he's not the person who is writing this one is not talking about danger or safety measures here. He's talking about the efficiency of the incinerator. Who is bothered about the waste? Who is bothered about the safety here? Nothing. Incinerator is important here. Incinerator is important and its efficiency is important. Okay. Maintain high incineration temperature. If possible, a good mix of waste. Good mix. That's it. Should be added with each batch. This can best achieved. What a good mix of waste materials. Okay. They can be added. So that's what he's telling. So safety is not the end result. Separation is not the end result. Safety is in between. Separation is in between. End result is incinerator ability. Okay. Ultimate goal is what? Separating waste is ultimate goal. After waste separation, what? They should be sent to the incinerator, right? So before burning, you have to collect. Before burning, you have to collect. Burning, incineration is very important. Incinerator is important. Waste separation is not important. It's not safety that is important. Whether it is safety or not, you have to separate them. That's all. Okay, because you manage efficiency of the incinerator is very important. So you have to understand that means and the goals. Now safety procedures is the middleman. It come in between. So efficiency is the higher level. Okay. If you separate, there will be safety for the operator. So separation, first you have to separate. If you do not separate, it will be difficult for the operator. Either you separate or the operator separates. Ultimately, separation is important and waste separation is important and safety is important. Ultimately, why? For the incinerator should be efficient. So what is more important? What is more important is efficiency of the incinerator is more important. So this first step, this is the first step, and this is the second step. So the first step or second step, after this only incinerator. First safety, first separation, and separation with safety. So then only it will go to incinerator. The incinerator is the ultimate. So purpose, goal is, okay, anyhow they are burnt, but burn it efficiently. So burning is important. Efficiently is important. Okay. Achieving the best results is important. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Three questions. Half of the text is over. Part B, half is over. Part B, half is over. Okay. Now let us see the next one. This is the fourth question. This is the fourth question. 90 seconds, please. 60 seconds. 30 seconds more. Yes. Question number 4. Yes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. So, yeah. So, you can check the answer. Yes. Update scores. Update your scores. And now we can discuss this question. If you see very carefully, what does this manual tell us about spatial devices? What does this manual tell us about spatial devices? What does it tell? So what is it? What does it tell? Manual extract spatial devices for asthma patients. What does this tell? So if you see option 1, patient should try out a number of devices. So a number of devices. Patients should try out a number of devices with their inhaler. So devices, more than one. This is devices, more than one. More than one devices. Okay. More devices, not one device, more than one device. They enable a patient to receive more of the prescribed medicine. More medicine. More devices or more medicine. Or children should be given spacers which are smaller than those for adults. Children should be given spacers which are smaller than those for adults. So this is patients and devices. This is patients, more medicine, and this is children and adults. So comparison between children and adults. Okay. Children and adults. That means adults should be given, okay, bigger. Okay, bigger spacers, size. First one is about the number of devices. So device. Second one is about the medicine. Third one is the size. Smaller. Smaller means size. Okay. Smaller means the size. So if you see very carefully here, it is more devices. Then here it is more what medicine. It is more, that is size. So adults more bigger size, children small size. Okay. So size. First one is talking about the devices. Second one is talking about the medicine. Third one is talking about the size. Now you already submitted the scores and you got the results. Okay, you already submitted and got the results. Now if you see very carefully, yeah, now let us see, what does this manual tell us about spacer devices? Okay, now if you see, okay, in addition means more important point. In addition means more important point. In addition means more important point. Okay, the device. Yeah, the device allows, the word is there here, more. Okay, more. So more is related to this one. You can see now. More number. Try out a number of, so more devices, more medicine, or more size or less size. Let us see here. Asthma patients. So a comparison between children. Right. Now let us see. So the device allows more time for evaluation of the propellant so that a larger proportion, larger means more, proportion means amount. So more amount, okay, proportion of the particles can be inhaled. Inhalation. Inhaled means received and deposited in the lungs means patient. Okay. Some for the patient. Allow. Allows means enables. The device means they. They means the devices. Special devices. Okay. So try to understand how I am linking it. They enable a patient to receive more of the prescribed medicine. Okay. So check it out there. Okay. Now, so they means the device. Enable means allows more of the prescribed medicine. Okay. Medicine. They enable a patient to receive inhaled, can be inhaled. If inhaled, it is received and deposited in the lungs. It's taken to the lungs. Okay. So can be inhaled. So they can be received. Patient will receive. So patient can inhale. So patient can receive. Okay. Of the prescribed medicine. Medicine is prescribed only. Medicine by default it is prescribed. So what is that medicine? The particles, medicine particles. A larger proportion. A larger proportion means more. Can be inhaled and deposited in the lungs. So dosage is related to medicine. Okay. So that is, you know that what is the right answer now. Okay. Yeah. Now let us allow. Patients should try out a number of devices with their inhaler. Okay. It is important to prescribe a spacer. One spacer, not many spacers. Okay. It is important to prescribe a spacer. Don't prescribe many spacers. You cannot prescribe many spacers, a number of devices. Okay, with their inhaler. No. That is compatible. That is compatible, not that are compatible with the metered dose inhaler. See there, with the inhaler. So how many devices? One device only. But here you are telling a number of devices. So this is ruled out. This is ruled out. Why? Why it is ruled out? Because this is not matching. A number of is not matching with A. Everything else is matching, but only this a number of, and A means one, a number of means more than one. Devices means more than one. But here is telling only one device. One device. But here is telling devices. These two things are not matching. A device or a number of devices. A means a device. So device are devices. A or a number of. So these two are not matching. So this is ruled out. Children should be given spacers which are smaller than those for adults. Okay, now let us see children. Spacer devices are particularly useful for patients with poor inhalation technique. For children, for patients required higher doses for nocturnal. So this is telling pacer devices are needed as telling. Okay. But devices should be smaller. Anything is there. The size of the spacer is important. Larger spacers with. But here he is not talking about size of the spacer is telling, but he is not talking with related to children. There is nowhere it is given that children should be given spacers which are smaller than those. So spacers. Okay, the size of the spacer is important. The larger spacers with a one-way wall being most effective. Larger spacers are most effective. Okay. So spacer devices are particularly useful for patients with poor inhalation technique and for children, for patients requiring high doses. For them only spacers needed. Okay. The size of the spacer and the inhaler. You try to understand that one. Yeah. Then C. Children should be given spacers which are smaller. Size is it given there? The size of the spacer is important, but there is he talking about the children? Size is coming from here. Size is coming only here. The size of the spacer is important. The larger spacers with a one-way valve being most effective. It is important to prescribe a spacer device that is compatible with the metered dose inhaler. Spacer devices should not be regarded as interchangeable. Spacer devices should not be regarded as interchangeable. They cannot change. They cannot change. Should be advised not to switch between spacer devices. You cannot change the spacer device. Only one. If spacer and spacer device are given, you have to attach that one to that one only, not to another one. Okay. So it depends on the inhaler. Right. So children should be given spacers which are smaller. So here spacers are useful for children. That's all. For patients requiring higher doses, for nocturnal asthma, and for patients prone to candida. So who requires spacers are given, but who should be given smaller spacers? Who should be given bigger spacers? It is not given. Spacer should be according to the inhaler. Okay. So this children, smaller, adults bigger, that comparison is not there. So children, they should be given spacers. Yeah. Medicine, medicine particles, prescribed medicine. Medicine will be prescribed by the doctor only. Okay. So C is ruled out. There is nothing where written that children should be given smaller, adults should be given bigger. Size should be managed according to the inhaler. Okay. So that's it. So this is the explanation. Yeah. So if you can analyze a one question properly, then the next one you will analyze it. Little time it will take. You cannot learn everything overnight. These techniques you apply. If you don't know the techniques, what will you do? You'll just read and get confused. What should separate? A number of A, one or many. Again, the concept is there. Smaller or bigger. That is another concept. Okay. More or less. More. More means larger. Larger proportion means more amount of the medication. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Next one, fifth one. Uh, what to do? What to do? What to Yeah, let me see. Yeah, let it be like that. Yeah, can you read properly? Yes, I think. So fifth question, 90 seconds. 30 seconds more. Yes, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Submit. Yes, 7 students have given the answer. All of them have given A. Let us pick the answer now. Yeah, this is boomerang. 4, sorry, 5. Okay. A, B, and C. Logical reasoning approach. Logical reasoning approach. Yeah, this is the answer. Yes. Yeah, update scores. Now the email is reminding staff that the so let us see here. Patient is reminding staff that the benefits of to patients of using bed rails can outweigh the dangers. Okay. So here you can see patients in hospital may be at risk of falling from bed for many reasons, including poor mobility. So here, and the effects of treatment or medication. Bed rails can be used as safety devices intended to reduce risk. So here it is very clearly written, bed rails can be used as safety devices intended to reduce risk. You can see that one there very clearly. Okay. So, read bed rails can be used as safety device. Safety devices means advantage. There's a benefit. Okay. Using bed rails can be used. Okay. Dangers means risk. Outweigh. Okay. So benefits outweigh. That means benefits outweigh the disadvantages. That means benefits are more. So risk is reduced. That means less. Correct. Opposite is given. Can outweigh. That means reducing. Benefits are reducing the risks. Outweighing. Outweighing means benefits of more. Disadvantages, danger is less. So risk is reduced. Correct only, na? Okay. So this is the line where you have to notice. So benefits to patients of using bed rails can outweigh the dangers. Dangers means risks. Yeah. Yeah, they are outweighing. That means they are more. That means they are better. That means risk is less. If it is risk is less, that means benefits are more. Risk is less means benefits are more. That's it. If risk is reduced, risks are less. So benefits are more. Yeah. Hope you understood the point which I have told you. If benefits are more, that means drawbacks are less. If advantages are more, that means disadvantages are less. So advantages and disadvantages, benefits and dangers. Okay, safety and risk. Safety is more, risk is less. Safety devices means safety means benefit. Safety is benefit, na? Risk is danger. Should understand the point there. So that's very clear. You can use the elimination technique to eliminate the other two things. Right. Now, last sixth question. Yeah. Last question. Yeah. Question number 6. Yeah. 90 seconds. Sixty seconds more. Fifteen seconds more. Yes. Submit your answer. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one, submit. Yeah, yeah, yes, check your answers and update scores out of 6. Yeah. What does this extract from a handbook tell us about analeptic drugs? So, what does it tell about analeptic drugs? Analeptic drugs means they. So, they may be useful for patients who are not fully responsive. So, not fully responsive, not responsive, not fully responsive. So, response is important and not responsive. Okay. Injections of these drugs will limit the need for physiotherapy. So, injections of these drugs will limit the need for physiotherapy. This is about physiotherapy. Limitation in physiotherapy. Care should be taken if they are used over an extended period. So, extended period, time period. Now, let us see analeptic drugs. Analeptic drugs. Okay. However, is the operating word. However, operating word. Occasionally, when support, ventilatory support is contraindicated, and in patients with hypercapnic respiratory failure who are becoming drowsy, those who are drowsy, or those who are comatose, coma, people who are in drowsiness or comatose, then for them. So this is what these people will not follow. So they are not responsive. Comatose people are either drowsy or not fully responsive, not able to respond. Coma people, how can they respond? Coma people, how can they respond? Drowsy people, how can they respond? So, occasionally, when ventilator support is contraindicated, and in patients with hypercardiac respiratory failure who are becoming, okay, who are becoming drowsy or comatose, so they cannot respond. Okay, this may be useful for patients. Such patients, it may be useful. So, however, occasionally when ventilators are contraindicated in patients who are becoming drowsy, respiratory stimulants, okay, respiratory stimulants, that means analeptic drugs, in the short term may arouse patients sufficiently to cooperate and clear the secretions. Okay. So, fully responsive, comatose, they may be useful. What may be useful? So, however, occasionally when ventilation contracted, so who are becoming respiratory stimulants means respiratory stimulants means analeptic drugs in the short term may means patient sufficiently, may arouse patient sufficiently to cooperate and clear the secretions. So they may be useful. So they may to cooperate means useful. Okay. Yeah. So they may be useful for patients who are not fully responsive. That means coma patients, they are not fully responsible. For them, it is useful. They may around patients sufficiently to cooperate and clear their secretions. Yeah, that is the explanation. So tomorrow is Sunday, so I'll get up a little late and I'll relax. So tomorrow, most probably, will start in the afternoon after church. Sorry. Finished explanation. Okay. So that is the end of the session. It's 11 o'clock. Let us weekend. Na? So Avil, Dalvi, Deepika, Hafsa, Kiran, Mansi, Muhammad Rashid, Simiyat, and Vinita. Very good. So that's really good for you to participate.